So I have to tell you something that happened that I think is really cool. A few weeks ago, Millie and I went out to Millarville to look for the house that's being given away. And we drove away, we went and we searched for the house. It was really a fun day. So a few weeks later, I got a message from Alla Wagner, who's the lady who owns the house and is having the contest to give the house away. She invited us out to Millarville to see the inside of the house. So I'm on my way out there now. And I'm super excited. You know, when we had done our trip before and we made that video.
Yes.
And I got a message from Alla. And she said, I saw your video and it's so cute. And I'd like to invite you to come back out and come inside the house and see the house and meet you.
Oh my gosh.
And so I was like, really? That's so nice. Of course I said, well, we got to wait till Millie's back. So here we go. Back to, and this time I know where it is.
Are we going in the right direction?
I don't know.
But
So what's your story? Tell me the story of deciding the contest.
Well, after I fell off the chair,
right?
that entire movement, up like this movement,
Oh,
I screamed so loud that I don't know how to describe the pain. You know, but
So you've
otherwise,
decided that it's time to leave here.
well, I hadn't decided anything like that up until last June. The minute I tried to lower one foot over the other,
No.
So-
You can go down backwards.
but then there's no way of coming. I can completely go down the stairs by calling the Turner Valley handsome fire department boys, and they'll carry me down the stairs with a chair.
Wow.
And I can get in the vehicle and go to the doctor's.
So you have no way to get downstairs.
I never thought of moving out of here because this was a place I was going to grow old in. Yeah. But I never even thought of selling it. But now I absolutely have to downgrade.
Yeah. And will you stay in the area?
I want to. That's the dream. All kinds of stuff people are sending. So
This is my job. I get to open mail. This is something fun,
yeah.
right? You never know what you're going to find in this.
But I want you to know that it's not gonna, like, I can take a letter that is completely, like
Yeah.
written on a piece of cardboard.
Yeah. It's not about the presentation.
No.
It's
Well,
about.
there is a little connection to it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if the letter is really strong and well written on a regular piece of paper, or just the writing comes first and then the presentation.
Yes. Yeah.
Honestly,
That's what we said the
everybody-
first day we talked about it.
Adventure
Yeah.
for 68,000 people.
Yeah.
Including the wonderful media that have been out there, and they report the news, and they've
this
been
is
really
good news.
wonderful,
Yeah.
and it's a positive news.
Yeah.
I remember Sandra Ronaldo, she was on that CTV, CTV. I watch her all the time, like in the evenings.
Yeah.
That's my news.
Yeah.
Like I'm a news junkie, so I'm watching, and then she's talking about my house.
Oh my God! You must have been so
talking
excited.
about me, and I'm looking at her, and I love her, and her positive, the way she reported that news.
Yeah.
I was just looking at her, like she just gave so many people hope.
You gave so many people hope.
Send this to Ellen.
Yeah, I should.
I got a letter from one lady from Calgary. She said, "This is such an Ellen story."
It really is.
Erica told me, "This is such an Ellen story."
It is.
The reason why we started talking about Ellen is because I had this weird dream about Jimmy Kimmel. And he was making fun of me. And he was talking about the contest. I tweeted to him. I said I had this weird dream, and then I was talking about this to everybody. And then and then Erica told me, "This is such an Ellen story."
It's true.
And then I opened that letter, and I read that letter from that lady from Calgary.
Yes.
And she says the same thing, and I go,
You know.
"It must be some kind
And
of."
now you're saying it. I'm
omen,
like,
isn't
I can see that too.
And then on the 15th, 15th of May, I will definitely have the final 500 by then.
Okay, good. And when's your
When it works.
when's your wrap up
I'm
party?
thinking mid-June.
Awesome.
So mid-June to end of June at the latest.
Excellent.
So we would have that. Because
Excellent.
because the judges, everybody has their own life and they're
Yeah.
busy and stuff. I already have a box. It's like thousands of letters in it, and they're all my favorite. So it's absolutely nuts. but
Wow.
it's wonderful experience.
It's wonderful nuts.
I'll
It's like a
complain 1
circus.
second, next minute I say, what am I complaining about? It's
Yeah.
so beautiful.
It is.
Yeah.
It's
You're not
amazing.
complaining. You're just saying that it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're being real.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I am.
Yeah.
I'm being me, that's all.
I was going to say, I think you're probably a pretty real person.
to
You have a great support system.
wonderful son.
Yeah.
And a wonderful daughter. And wonderful neighbors. And a wonderful mom.
Everybody.
Lovely.
Well, I hope we get to meet
I have to ask you guys, how did you guys get lost?
Well, it's kind of easy.
we were driving around enjoying the countryside.
Well, we didn't know where the house was, but we
Correct.
knew it had a turret.
A tourist here.
So after driving around for 3 or 4 hours, the first house that we saw that had
Every house we saw that had a turret,
Well, of course they do.
we went down that road. Man, we saw some beautiful stuff. Did you see the eagle we saw? And it
It's a good sign, right?
Wow.
All the time was kind of beautiful
Oh,
nature.
man.
and then we once got lost, and then we were found.
Everything should be good. We're good.
Awesome. I'm glad. I'm really happy for you.
Thank you.
I am. That's...
And I'm happy that you guys visited me finally and you found the place.
Yeah.
So glad you found the place.
I have never
And
met
you didn't have to come from Saskatchewan.
no, and I have never met actual YouTubers, famous
Oh,
people.
well. I don't know if
I
I'm
watch them.
famous.
Well, you should
yet.
have. And if you have enough subscriptions, enough views, and you guys are very people love you. And I watched several of your videos, and I really love them.
Oh,
I
thanks.
subscribe to your channel.
Thank you. Well, you know what? Hopefully this whole thing will be finished and somebody wonderful will be here and you'll be so happy to pass over the keys and
It's all gonna.
you're
work
going to
out.
have an adventure.
This is an adventure for 68,000 people,
Yeah. Yeah.
and it is.
Well, that was fun, Millie.
That was really fun.
I'm so glad we went out there.
I'm so glad they invited us.
No kidding. Thank you. I want to go back.